Yeah, this is Jacob with Kammer Guitars, and I wanted to make a short update video and talk a little bit about another construction video and yeah, show you the guitar tops I'm working on. And yeah, basically I'm in the middle of the process. Yesterday I did the first step of gluing on the Nomex material. If you never heard of a Doubletop guitar, it's, well, it says a double top. So you got like 2 sheets of spruce and you got this honeycomb material in the middle. The sole purpose of this is to make it much lighter, and yeah, this will make the guitar much more responsive and louder. And also I'm using it to give the top a shape. So to explain to you what I mean by that, this is a guitar I've made quite a while ago, and it got quite of an arch. Maybe you can see this. It's yeah, the strings pulling like this, and it's lifting up here and pushing down here. And the reason why this guitar looks so weird, it's like an arch top almost, is that actually I wanted to remove the top because I didn't like the sound, and what I did is I removed the braces. So as you can see, this guitar has no braces. Yeah, I thought it would kind of collapse or something, but turns out it's still alive and deformed quite a bit. And I think one of the reasons why this works is because I don't have like the big sound hole in the top. Imagine there was a big hole, it would kind of collapse. Yeah, this was like the best guitar to date that I made, and yeah. I think it sounds quite nice, and I really liked that, and I wanted to kind of work on that principle of like the braceless top. So this guitar also has no braces, as you can see, and it doesn't have that big arch. And the reason for that is because I'm using a dish like this to laminate my tops. Basically, it's got the opposite shape as the first guitar I've showed you. And the idea is that it kind of evens out the pressure. So when the bridge is pulling like this, it's already like bent in the opposite direction, and then it kind of evens out. And yeah, on the guitar back there, that's what I did. And yeah, it works out quite well. And now I would like to show you how I'm finishing this top. So, but first I want to tell you what I've done yesterday. And I've glued on this Nomex. So what I've done yesterday is I spread some polyurethane glue on a piece of plastic, and I spread it quite evenly. And then I've taken the Nomex material and kind of pushed it into it. So I've got only the glue on the edges of the Nomex material, and then I put it on and jiggle it around a little bit, so the glue is kind of soaking into the Nomex material. And then I've put it on my radius dish. And what I also like to do is on the edges put a little bit of glue on there, like on the spruce. So when it's kind of curing, you got like a more solid outside rim. And this is important because I'm gonna shape off the edges, and it kind of helps it not to rip off the Nomex, so you get it like a nice and clean edge. And then I put it into the vacuum bag, and seal it with like these two tubes, and they fit into each other, and yeah, just put it in, push it in, and then put on the vacuum and wait it for like 1.5 hours, and let the vacuum do its job, and let the glue cure. So what I already started here is to remove the excess Nomex on the edges. So when I later glue on the top layer, I get like a wood-on-wood connection on the side, and also it helps to kind of thin down the edges. And we always, when I build guitars, I thin down the edges of the top, so it enhances the monopole response. And because the layers are so thin, I don't want to do it on the spruce. So I'm thinning it down on the edges here, the Nomex. And also what's helping this a lot is I've put on the, you can see here, on the edges I put like little extra glue, so it kind of solidifies the edge and makes it much easier to sand off without ripping off the Nomex. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking this mesh sandpaper, and it's gonna be really fresh and sharp, and then I'm gonna sand off the edges, and I'm gonna try to not have it pull off the Nomex. Like maybe see it here and here a little bit. It kind of tends to rip out, and you don't want that to happen too much. So just take it like that, and use your fingers to kind of sand off the Nomex a little bit like that. So I've kind of sanded off the edges of the Nomex, and now I'm gonna apply the top. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spread it on this piece of plastic. It's made of the same material like these vacuum tubes, and as you can see, I can pull off the glue quite easily. The excess glue from yesterday. So I'm taking like this like that, and yeah, almost one piece. So now I'm marking like this, so I know where to spread the glue on. And I'm using this tight bond polyurethane glue, and put it on there quite generously. It's quite a lot of waste of glue, but there's no other way. Right up to the edges. Now trying to spread it evenly. You kind of can see where it's just still light and white, and more glue there. Also on the edges I want quite more glue than the inside. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the backside and I'm taking the foil with the glue on and laying it on bottom part. The outlines are quite nice to place it, and then transferring the glue. It's quite important that you have like very much or sufficient glue on the edges, and just kind of pushing it in like that. Sometimes helps to put it on a second time. Now the glue is evenly spread on the top of the Nomex. Clean the dish, put it on. Now I'm taking the top, kind of adjusting where it needs to be. Now I'm taping it in place. And put it into the bag. Now using this tubes to close the bag. Like this, and put on the vacuum. Push it nice and tight so you get real nice contact everywhere. Yeah, and just let the vacuum pump for a while, and then yeah, wait like 1.5 hours until it's fully cured, and then I can continue. Alright, the glue has cured, and I'm gonna take it off the template now. So I have removed the top now, and as you can see, there's like the curvature in it. There you can see the dish in here, and sounds quite good. And it's got a lot of stiffness in this direction because of the S-curve. And if I weight it, about 120 grams, and if I remember correctly, the two spruce tops weighted like 115, so it's like only 5 grams of Nomex and glue, and yeah, the Doubletop. I hope you maybe learned something from it. Maybe you're gonna try something like that too, or you find it insightful to see how I am doing my tops. Alright, see you.